Good evening from Yummy B TV. Wishing you all well, of course. Now, before I go away for the evening, now do you see why I was confused earlier on with one subject matter with the events yesterday in Manchester regarding how did the bullet, in what way did it get to the Jewish victims, right? So we're labeling because that's what they're saying they are around the country and everywhere else, right? Also, over the years, I've learned how to be a little bit more cagey on social media. Don't come piling in with a made-up narrative, right? And to make it look like something it isn't. I still don't talk about religion, creed, colour, culture, none of it. It's people that do bad things, right? So now it is coming out, and we also said that we got to wait to see how it develops, because every half hour, an hour, there's going to be new information coming in that's going to highlight the whole situation and the incident that took place. We know from history that that's not all of it so far. But I'm saying, me personally, I've learned to hold on and wait for things to unfold. So, right, we talk about it's bad people that do bad things. So we know now, right, that the perpetrator, which it definitely is him, they called him Jihad something, al-Shami or whatever, right, was on bail at the time of this offence for rape, right? Other people are reporting that they didn't let Lucy Conley out. They leave people in custody for social media tweets and all that. Right? We're not going to get into that bit of it. I'll tell you what pisses me off the most ever since I've been out, in general, and not so much the mums and dads that lose their kids to knife crime and gang culture and involved in, other crimes when innocent people lose their lives, right? And family members, mums and dads, they say, but my son was a good man. He wasn't, we didn't see no bad in him whatsoever. It's not like him to do this kind of stuff. He wasn't involved in anything. I'm talking by way of victims, and even in a lot of cases, perpetrators. And it's true, some mums and dads don't know that their sons are involved in gang culture. People can hide things well, and parents will always see the good in their children. They don't want it to come back on them that they've got a baddie on the way, or that they had any way in, helping him to become the kind of person that he was. But what sickens me, even with this recent event, there are people close to the perpetrator that say, nah, he wouldn't harm a fly. And this is why I knew I was saying, nah, not on the radar. Nah, but Nick for rape, right, on bail for it, no conviction, yeah? He didn't go on trial or nothing. But not on the radar, but his name was known as what you're calling him. Not on the radar, nah? So the things that are coming up, debt, this and that, I'm not going to go along with that, the only inquiry why this human being went and done such atrocities, right? It happens in all cultures and religions and all whatever it is. It's not just one set, groups or individuals doing this kind of stuff. So I'm not isolating one particular group on this, yeah? Debt, mental health, not his wife leaves him, yeah, significant mental cause, that nothing thing and all that and blah, blah, blah. All these things, you don't, from the individual, we're never going to know now. You wasn't in his mind, unless there's more that's going to unfold in the next day or two, that they knew this and he said that to that one and that one. Doesn't sound like he did. There's a suggestion now that maybe steroids with his mental health. All those things that are combined, right? We are never going to know what his actual reasoning was to call it a day and take some innocent people down with him, yeah? Human frailty, nature, whatever it is that you're all saying. The only thing that's definite is that he done it. What we are asking is what we said earlier, is could it have been prevented? That's all we want to know. All we want to know is if there was no repeat of other things, that what have we learned? And it's a tough job to do, to monitor everyone with that. But we just don't want to know about hidden agendas, or whether, you just covered up that bit for that bit like we did here on other things. We want it to be a straight thing where if you just said what it was and what it is in the beginning, but this is the way that it works out here. Are we going to learn more now as the days go on? And I said earlier, we're living in dark, dark times. I worry about all these things that are going on, the protests, the things. How many more things are going to happen before we just all go, you know what, that's enough. I'm not holding nobody accountable on this side or that side for somebody that commits such atrocities. What will be a defining factor is whether it could have been prevented again. And that's what we will be sick of. I think that's the best I can do on this one. I'll see you all in a bit.